ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford. And
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Missouri. On the scoop and score. Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 30 at the 20. Touchdown. Oh. Defense.
Received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great move there. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
On the run, it's DeMarco. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
He's running out of time here. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape it.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Rourke. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to scramble to his left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff on a counter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Harper. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great cut there. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a 1st. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The completion makes it second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Number 12. And this one is right through. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will set up on first and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls. Defensive. Second down.
Got it.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive.
Out, 55, go.
Hand off to the single back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught, completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on
Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time when we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Gets some space around the 30. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Eludes the rush. Extending the play now. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught over the middle. It's Francis. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Getting set, here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to take off here. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Missouri. And the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to scramble. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And he's hit right as he throws it incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
And he's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know.
And this is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic.